Am I the a-hole for telling my in-laws to accommodate my disability? For context, me and my wife have been married for 6 years now, and midway I suffered from a crash that both me and my cousin were involved in, though it was me who had the most injury. As a result, I'm completely paralyzed waist down. I guess for more info, technically my hip or upper thigh area still mobile so I can crawl around, but my legs further than that are completely paralyzed. This crash also happened a year and a half after our marriage. Maybe 2 years later, but I haven't kept track exactly. Anyway, my in-laws had helped a lot initially. They were very empathetic to my situation and heartbroken when everything happened, and were there for me and my wife when we needed it. Since it's been over 3 years since the crash, I've been accustomed to going around in a wheelchair and sometimes crutches, if that's what they're called. While they were very helpful initially, I feel like it's died down these past months, like 6 to 7. Like, while they are aware of my disability, they don't give me any additional support or help, which, on one hand I understand might mean that they believe I should navigate some things myself to build resilience and independence, but on the other hand, I feel like is just uncaring and inconsiderate. For example, they don't help me get up the stairs of my wife's family's house anymore. They have 3 steps up to the door, and they do have a wooden railing which makes it easier, but it's still hard on a wheelchair, and they don't really give me a hand anymore. They did help me with physical therapy initially, which I didn't expect of them, by the way, but that's also stopped. They also make jokes about my disability sometimes, like me not being able to run, which does dig into my insecurities, but I understand that jokes are just jokes sometimes. Anyway, I did speak up about this one day, and I was struggling on the stairs, and they just laughed it off, so I think they thought I was joking. I don't know. I really don't want to make them look like bad people, because they're very nice and supportive to me and my wife, but I simply don't understand why they aren't more accommodating to me. Like, am I an a-hole to expect that? Also, I don't know my biological parents, but after adulthood, my foster parents and I grew apart, so I don't expect anything from them, but because I know my wife's family closely, I did expect this, and I wonder if I'm the a-hole for expecting it. Let me be clear, I'm not asking them to help me every single time or treat me like I'm helpless. I just wish they'd make small adjustments or lend a hand when I'm at their home. Like maybe setting up a small ramp or giving me a push when needed. I'm not demanding constant assistance, just basic consideration. So am I the a-hole for telling my in-laws to accommodate my disability, especially at their place?
Here are the top comments.
Everyone sucks here. They suck for the jokes. Easy. You suck because you haven't explained what kind of support and accommodations you want or need from them. If you've been getting up the stairs on your own, maybe they think you're working towards resilience and independence. There are plenty of people who don't know what to do or how to help or when to help, so if you haven't made those things clear, I think that bit is on you.
I don't understand why your wife is still making plans to go over to a house you cannot access with you. Seems like you could handle this by saying, "Thanks for the invite, won't be possible. We could meet you here or out at a restaurant instead."